Danny Nasseir from Canada in Sterrenakvoogd is 4th. Badillo from Mexico in Ear St. Links is 5th. Danny Nasseir in Boulder Bergvoogd is 4th. Badillo is 5th. Justin Nasseir is 1st. Badillo in Lucien Bianchi Vogt is 2nd. Best lap is a 2:16.706. "40 minutes remaining in the session." Justin Nasseir Interlamenvoogd is P1. Badillo from Mexico is P3. Danny Nasseir from Canada is 3rd. Best lap is a 1:22.976. Martin Top is P5. Danny Nasseir is 3rd. Justin Nasseir in Sterrenakvoogd is 1st. Best lap is a 1:20.665. Danny Nasseir is P3. Martin Toth in Sterinek booked his 5th. Justin Nasseir in Canal booked his 1st. Martin Toth in Boulderberg booked his P5. Justin Nasseir is 1st.
Inside my own world of make-believe, kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep.
Martin Toth from Czech Republic is 2nd. Best lap is a 121.785.
My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Justin Nasseir from Canada in Sacrament Schelling is P1. 35 minutes remaining in the session.
Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world.
Luis Vadillo is P3. Best lap is a 122.510. Martin Toth is P2.
My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Luis Vadillo is 3rd.
Hello everyone and welcome to round 5 of
Martin
the
Toth is
CMRC DTM Championship. Once again, we have 33 minutes left into the session and we are currently waiting for a couple more drivers to fill in these spots. Should have a really good race today. Looking towards possibly about 15 or 16 drivers. And yeah, as we see now, Justin Nasseir puts in the fastest time of a 1:19.9. I want to welcome everyone in the chat. If you guys want to make your predictions on who's your top 3 for this race. Might not be as straightforward as some drivers might think.
Marlon Young from Guyana in Ear Saint Links is P6.
So we see now Marlon Young on his outlap. So track we are on track we were racing in. Zolder in Belgium for the Belgium Grand Prix.
Luis Vadillo from Mexico in Jackie X Chicane
Very,
is
very
P3.
interesting track. I know we've had a lot of positive and negative feedback from the drivers when it came to racing this, or just lapping in general. Personally, I do like this track a lot. I wasn't a fan of it. I used to not enjoy driving this
Marlon
track
Young
a lot,
is
but I noticed that when you race with drivers, when you're actually driving with other people, wow, it's fun. So I'm definitely seeing some good battles into this race. As we see Marlon Young about to begin his flying
Martin
lap, I
Webster
think.
from Guyana
As we now
and
see his
Joaquin
teammate,
Rindvogt is P7.
Martin Webster. Now coming through the final chicane. Yeah, so both XPlay drivers are on their out laps and now going on their flyers. So we'll check back with them a little later. Yeah, so if you look at the time board on the left, we're just seeing some more times being filled in. So some of them have no times and no positions, but that just means they have not put in a time. As we see newcomer Martin Toth, who had made his debut in the last race, just warming up his tires, because I know the front tires do get very cold, especially the front right. So yeah, we just see him warming up to go on a flyer. We also see Curtis Gregory, another newcomer who I believe was with us 2 races ago. Very quick drivers, I'd say, as he is on his out lap now. Ooh, bit of lockup, but again, that's just that cold front right.
30
So
minutes
I think
remaining in the
that's Marlon
session.
Young ahead of him, about to finish his lap.
Marlon Young in Jackie
Yep, that is. Let's see what he
P7.
could do on his first flyer. Maybe a 22, 23. 21.9. Wow, my prediction was way off. That puts him into 4th position. 1.9 seconds off of fastest time just in this year, and championship leader. And speaking of which, I will actually bring up the championship standings so far in this championship.
Nasseir in Sterinek booked is 5th.
So I'll just bring that up right now. Looking at the championship points after round 4, we have Justin Nasseir controlling the pack and looking to definitely extend his lead after, I think, Sára might not be racing. So this could be Justin's way to just run away for this championship. And in my opinion, could decide the championship. I don't think he'll get overtaken if he can get a win here, because that points gap will be way too big for someone to catch up unless he misses a race or 2. So looking down the order of the driver standings, we have Justin Nasseir with 69.5 points. In second, we have Sára with 55 points. In third, I have myself with 47 points. Then in fourth, Martin Webster with 40 points. In 5th place, we have Oswin Wilson with 34 points. And in 6th, we have Marlon Young with 32 points.
Nasseir in St. Links is 5th.
In 7th position, we have Kurt Moss with 30.5 points. And in 8th place, we have Mathus Marsh with 27 points. P9 is a tie between Tommi Gore and Sean Lee. I think Tommi Gore might be racing today as well, so definitely going to see him at
is 4th.
might be seeing him on the podium actually. So he's also tied with Sean Lee, who has had a great race last race. Very, very good for Team Cams. His teammate, however, is not here. He's going to be on vacation, so we have Sean Lee alone taking the charge for Cams. Yeah, his teammate is in 10th, rounding out the top 10 with 17 points. Looking at the constructor standings, we have XPlay still on the top of the constructor standings with 72 points, with IRW Racing with 70 points in P2. VALHALA with 56 points, again, might be falling down the order this race, with
Martin
Claus
Webster
only
Interlamental is
on the
7th.
hand, since
Best lap is
Sára
a
again might not be racing today.
124.840.
We have KTMG Motorsports, which could be gaining some big points. We could be seeing them in third by the end of this race in the constructor standings. They currently have 56.5 points. Next we have, KTMG Motorsports is in fourth, not third. Artito Racing is
Marlon, Younge,
47
and
points
Chicane is fourth.
in fifth place. In sixth, we have Premature Acceleration Sim Sport with 41 points. In seventh, we have Cams with 35 points. In eighth, we have Lead Paw Racing with 27 points. In ninth, we have RVL Motorsports with 27 points. And in 10th, we have Repsoil with 12.5 points.
Nasseir
So
is fifth.
I'm definitely predicting a big shakeup in the constructors, with some drivers not being here today. Let's look at the manufacturer standings now. As we have Audi out front with 105 points, controlling the manufacturer standings, with Honda NSX with 74 points, and Aston Martin just behind with 72 points.
Is fourth.
In fourth place, we have BMW with 70 points, so that battle for second will be something to look at in this race here. In 41 points, we have Nissan, definitely some catching up to do, as well as Lexus with 35 points, and rounding out the order is Mercedes with 13 points. However, I do believe Mercedes will be getting some big points with newcomer Martin Toff.
Martin Webster from
He's been
Joaquin
very quick
is
in the
P7.
standings in the weekly times. And speaking of weekly times, I know we've had Tavar Clark holding most laps, gaining half a point with, I think, 232 points. And Justin Nasseir holding the fastest time, which was actually beaten just now.
In the
If you're with us a little earlier, with a 119.1. He has done a 120.2, and that was the fastest time of the week. But obviously he has improved big time and looking to absolutely dominate this race here. We have about 12 drivers in the server currently right now. Again, looking for around 15, possibly. So now looking at the order of drivers into the server. The gap between Justin Nasseir and Marlon Young is only about just three tenths with their best lap. So Justin had done a 119.1 as we saw earlier, and Marlon Young, who I think has not put in his fastest time today, but he has done a 120.2. So definitely the BMW
Marlon
and the
Young
Aston
and
Martin could be the two cars to look out for
is a 121.458.
in this race. As we have 23 minutes left into the session now, on board with Marlon Young going to the very slow chicanes down here. This is the other chicanes going through by Luis in the Mercedes. Again, he's definitely going to be putting in some big points for Mercedes here today. Very slow going around here. You just want to be patient, or else the car can easily snap on you. I have described that in the hot lap video. If you guys haven't checked that out, I post hot lap videos every week of the car and track we are doing. There's the big spin there from my father, Danny Nasseir. Just in the barrier now. Probably going to go back
Martin
to pits.
Webster
Yep, as we see Martin Webster now.
Best lap is
Currently in 8th position, so he has not done his
123.838.
fastest lap just yet, but we know he is very quick in that Aston Martin here. As you see, very, very clean. Going through there perfectly. Hopefully we can stick with him just a little bit more so we can see how he takes this hairpin. Slow,
Marlon
no
Young and
lockups.
Lucy and
Looks very
Bianchi
fine as
Bach
we now
is
see his
third.
teammate onto the back straight, I would say. Second longest straight on the track. Very good over the chicanes, a little bit unstable coming out, but Everything looks smooth sailing from here. Let's see how he takes these canes here.
Martin Webster is
Looks
P7.
all right to me. I think he just
Best lap
ran
is
a little too wide in the
1:23.817.
second curb. Currently, both XPlay drivers are only on the track right now, so they definitely have the track to themselves. So they're probably communicating right now. Probably getting their fuel laps in and seeing how the tires will last in this race. I will check how many laps we should be doing. If you are new to us, welcome. To get you up to speed with how this championship works, we run from Saturday night after every round to Friday night, a week-long practice where we allowed all the drivers to have a complete open session where they can go in, put in their laps, and you can get rewarded half a point for either scoring most laps in the session for the whole week, or the fastest lap of the session, and every point counts, let me tell you right now. After that, we go into, on Saturday, race day. We are currently in the 5-hour practice session, which started at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're coming to a close right now. We are going to be going into a 15-minute qualifying session, which will take place at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. And then it is our main event, a 45-minute endurance run to see who takes the win and valuable points going into the halfway points next race for the French Grand Prix. We see now Martin Webster putting in a 22.0. I'm just looking at the timing board on my other screen here. We have a couple of drivers who have not put in their time just yet, just still in the pits. Probably working on the setup there. I think both XPlay drivers are still the only ones on the track. Actually, no, we have a lot more drivers on the track.
Gibbs is 9.
Let's see, who do we have? Yeah, Martin
20
Toth,
minutes
we have,
remaining in the session.
Ivco Gibbs, sorry, Tavar Clark. Couple of drivers on the track right now. And yeah, once again, definitely some big points
Martin Webster is 5th.
to be earned here today, as a lot of the fast drivers will not be making it. I know for sure we will not be seeing the likes of Kurt Moss and Alfred Ali. Two very fast drivers. We also might not see Mathusmaj and Sára. I don't think we'll be seeing Sára either. We will definitely be seeing, I think we're going to be seeing Oswin Wilson, Sean Lee, definitely,
Nasseir
I feel like.
P1.
Azad Hassan, I feel
Best
like we will,
lap is a
and Stephen Pommels, I don't think he has put
1:19.991.
in any laps yet for the week. As we have 20 minutes left to the session, actually 19 minutes now. We're coming to a close of the session. Ooh, big spin from Justin Nasseir on the final corner there. I think I just saw another car that was stationary. I'll just look back on the stream. I have actually no idea what happened there. Did he get distracted? Currently looking at the replay on my second screen. I think trying to avoid another car. No, I think, yeah, he just locked. He just completely lost the back end coming out the final corner
Nasseir
there.
is 6th.
Marlon Young, I think that was trying to get out the way. You see Martin Toth, I think the naming at the bottom is a little bit, if you look in the leaderboard, and sometimes when we're on board, his last name is a little bit glitched. We'll get a fix towards that. If you are new here, make sure to like the live stream and subscribe, as it means a lot and definitely supports us in the future. So we see Lance is here just getting out the way, I think, for his teammate there.
Ivco Gibbs is P8. Best lap is a 1:26.165.
Flyer looks to be. Ooh, he's got a bit of traffic in the way. That might be Justin Nasseir just ahead of him, but looks like he's pulling away very quickly. as he always does. I do want to apologize for last week's stream. I know we had a bit of technical difficulties going on there. We've had sorted it out, so we are all good. I know we had a guest commentator, and you know, it was a little bit rocky there, but we've have everything fixed up now. No more issues for the future, hopefully. But yeah, everything should be good there. I will definitely be posting the
Marlon Young from Guyana in Lucy and Bianchi boxes
sorry, I just
third.
saw Ivico Gibbs now putting in his time, putting himself in 10th place. I'll be putting up the highlights of last week's race, and I'm working on Avus because Avus was so jam-packed with battles. Definitely, if you want to watch the full races, I have all these streams onto the channel
Danny Nasseir
for you guys to check out. Very, very good races. Before Zandvoort, though, we had multiple different race winners. I think it was 3 different race winners. We started off with Justin Nasseir for the Italian Grand Prix, as we just looking at the replay now, just seeing Marlon Young going off the track there. Yeah, so
Martin
we've had
PTH
the Italian GP going to Justin Nasseir in absolute dominant fashion after having a good battle with Tommi Gore. Round 2, we saw Justin Nasseir getting a run for his money after a difficult start. And then we're seeing first-time race winner Sára taking her first win, becoming the first woman
Justin Nasseir is
in
first.
CMRC to win a race. So it definitely put her up into the championship fight right now, but once again, we might not be seeing her today. We could be seeing a late surprise, never know. But yeah, definitely some big points in that race there. Round 3, Avus was an absolute entertaining show to watch.
Curtis Gregory in Canal booked his P7.
I think a little bit of lag going on for
Best
Curtis
lap
as well.
Is a
Definitely gonna have to give a warning there because
123.577.
we definitely do not want to see an incident happen
15
due
minutes
to
remaining in the session.
a lack of high ping, or I should say a lack of low ping. So round 3, Avus, very, very entertaining race. I do recommend you guys go skim through that race. In the YouTube channel, it was very chaotic to say the least. We had a car who flew over the fences out the track somehow in a crazy, call it lack spike, but I call it a huge crash. It was definitely something that I will be highlighting in the video that I will be posting very shortly. Zandvoort, just last week, we've had our
Best lap
race
is a
winner, Justin Nasseir,
125.719.
taking his second race in this championship. I will say also in Avus, Rahul Nasseir, that is me, your host. I had won that race after getting a good undercut under Marlon Young, who we were fighting for the lead. So it was a great race. Again, do recommend you guys check that out. And yeah, I am a driver as well.
Gregory
I only do commentate for the practice session. I am definitely looking forward to commentating a full race very soon. That could happen next week or maybe the week after that. But next week is the French Grand Prix. Definitely a very fun track to go to. And yeah, so Zandvoort, Justin Nasseir taking 2 wins in the championship.
Oswine Wilson from Guyana is
and
P10.
currently leads the standings as we see Oswin Wilson into the server being chased by an XPlay driver. Can't really tell who that is. Maybe a different camera angle could help me see the driver number. That is, I still can't see. That is Martin. That is Martin Webster. On the charge, completely
Martin
pressuring him,
PTH
making
in
Oswin making some
Sacrament
mistakes.
Schelling
As
is
we see
P5.
the other Martin. As I think now Oswin Wilson is now going for his hot lap since he was on his out lap there. Same with Martin Toth, currently on his out lap. A little bit of lag there. Should be all right after that. You know, a couple of drivers are still fixing up their ping, so there shouldn't be any incidents going on there. Looking at the
Martin Webster in Lucy and
looking at the map right now, we currently have about 14 drivers. 14, 15 drivers actually. Yeah, we see Sean Lee now joining the server, so we have a total of 15 in the server. Definitely going to be a very good race as we have 12 minutes left into the session. Who's taking the top 3? I don't know. I think I definitely see Justin Nasseir taking this win, but you know, I will never. Oh, actually, you know what? He is on a fast lap right now, as I see on my telemetry here. Don't know if the cameras will cut to that. Just looking for him on the track. I don't actually see him. Yeah, his final sector was really quick, but yeah, it looks like he's now on a flyer right now. His last sector, as we see here, his last sector was absolute dominant. Looking for a quick lap now. Hopefully the cameras can stay on him. Let's see how he takes this chicane here. Slow and steady, definitely wins the race around there. I know a lot of drivers just absolutely jump, yeet that chicane there, but Justin is here taking it smooth around here. Very nice. We can see the rear end planted as we see his teammate also ahead of him there. Ivco Gibbs now going through that same section. I think I see Curtis just ahead of him now in the Nissan, sorry, not the Nissan, the Honda NSX. Gibbs driving the Mercedes AMG. Ooh, just losing the back end there. And that is his lap ruined there. Hopefully he stays out the way. I think that is Klaus Klint. Now passing him there. Looks like he's going to be teleporting back to the pits. Marlon Young coming out the pits now. On his out lap here. Very quick driver. Definitely. I think he's actually, yeah, he's currently second in the fastest times for the week. So could we see him fighting for pole? Definitely. We'll definitely be seeing Oswald Wilson fighting for pole as well, as he is the 3rd fastest driver in the session.
Danny Nasseir is P6.
As we see more drivers filing in. Let's see who we have left to join. I don't see any of the yeah, I think we might see Azad Hassan race for premature acceleration sim sport in the Nissan GTR. We might see him.
Marlon Young is
if he does, he is usually a driver who comes in just last minute. Taking a look at chat
10 minutes
now.
remaining in the session.
If anyone has their predictions or any questions, so we see 10 minutes left into the session now. If you also want to get involved, a Discord link is in the description down below, way at the bottom. We have our social links. You can join the Discord if you're interested in joining us. We hold races every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will change to 6 p.m. Once time changes in March, but 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every week. You can get into the action. I'll sign you up because I'm actually not only the commentator for practice, not only a driver, but I am actually the owner here. So yeah, I run the whole show. So if you guys have any questions at all, even if you just want to pop into the Discord, we are a amazing, clean, non-toxic friendly Discord server with just some fun Assetto Corsa racing. Even if you join us with no intent on winning this championship, it's definitely somewhere to sharpen your skills, because we have drivers just like Justin Nasseir, who I will say had won the Daytona 24 2 weeks ago.
Justin
he had won
Nasseir
the Rolex 24 Hours in iRacing against Jimmy Broadbent and Roman Grosjean. Two racing drivers, one driver who was previously a Formula 1 driver. Justin Nasseir and his team absolutely just dominated that race and won it by, I think, a minute. Actually, about 40 seconds, though, as we're actually seeing Justin Nasseir now around the final corner. But yeah, so definitely a place if you're looking for a challenge. You can come down to the Caribbean and have your hand on the DTM championship. And once again, even if it's not for points, come here and sharpen your skills up, because I can definitely say it's very difficult around here. As we see again, Martin Toth warming up his tires. Nope, he's
Klaus Klint from Denmark in Ear St. Links is P8.
Klaus and
best lap is a 123.504.
Coming out the pits, and Curtis. A lot of drivers coming out now, as we have 7 minutes left into the session, getting ready for qualifying. I will sadly have to be leaving you guys for qualifying and the race, but I will be back after the race, so hopefully you guys all stick around. We currently have 8 viewers watching. Thank you everyone so much for checking out the stream.
From Canada,
and yeah, we'll definitely see you guys. I'll definitely see you guys after the stream. Yeah, making some quick shout outs now. As we see, we have a banner at the bottom of the screen. as you've been, if you have been sticking with us, if you have noticed the bottom layer of advertisements
Curtis
that go
Gregory
by.
Interlemenboek is 10.
Just some friendly sponsors. And once again, if you do wanna show your support, definitely subscribe to the channel and leave a like. It would be much appreciated. 7 minutes left into the session now. Looks like Justin Nasseir is holding down the practice session.
Lance
we might
Nasseir
see
in
some
Thierry
fast
Bautzen
times
chicane is 12.
coming up very shortly in qualifying. If you are new around here, welcome. We are currently round 5 of the Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club DTM Championship. We are in Zolder for the Belgium Grand Prix, round 5. I see someone in the chat. What's up? Welcome. Yeah, so currently
Sean Lee
round
from
5, as
United
we see
States
Sean
is
Lee
11.
entering the pits there.
Marlon Younge
Round
is
5 of the
P3.
championship. Very exciting stuff to see. A lot of fast drivers looking to score some big points here, especially some drivers battling in the midfield of the championship. Definitely looking for some big points here, especially for their team and their manufacturer.
Lance Nasseir in Jackie X chicane is 12.
Just currently talking
Luis
to the guys in
Valle
the
in near
Discord
Saint
with a
Lakes
couple
is
of
P2.
questions. If you guys do have questions in chat, anything about our league and what we do around here, feel free to ask. And yeah, I'll get your questions answered as we see Louise looking at a hot lap right now, looking very clean around that corner there. I know a lot of drivers have not been maximizing the exit of that corner.
Enco Gibbs in
As we see,
Villeneuve
ooh,
chicane is
Gibbs just
P9.
losing the back end. Oh, hitting the wall very
5
hard
minutes
there.
remaining in the session.
Camera absolutely inside a tire barrier.
Coswine
No
Wilson
idea what
is
happened there. I
P6.
think he just lost the back end unless he had
Best
contact
lap is a
with another driver.
122.041.
Oswald Wilson now. Ooh, 2 wheels off the track. We're definitely going to be seeing that. I think we're going to be seeing some incidents around there as well. Death trap on that chicane. Could be seeing a crash that, you know, could take anyone out, including, you know, even the leaders. We could see a huge shakeup here.
Sean Lee from United States is
Sean
11.
Lee known as Outlap looking to begin a flyer. Let's see what he could do. He's currently in 12th. Not really a place that he is normally in. We usually see him in the top 5, top 6. Probably just doing some last minute fuel runs, last minute setup checks. We currently have 9 viewers watching the stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and hopefully you stick around for the entire stream to watch
Lance Nasseir
what is
is
definitely
P12.
going to be a very, very good race with a lot of action, I would say. As we see Oswald Wilson, 4th place. Don't think I could actually check what time he had done there on my second screen over here. He had done a 121.4. That had put him up into 4th place.
Luis Vadillo from Mexico is
As we
second.
see Luis just trying to find some space there. Oh, that is Sean Lee into the wall. Oh, big incident there. Whoa, okay, we have a car. Oh, and another car going
Sean
off.
Lee is
What is
11.
going on?
Best
What?
lap is a
What was that?
123.897.
A lot of incidents going on there, and that could easily happen in the race. You know, lap 1, that could easily happen. A huge pileup that can definitely shake up this race. As we see, actually, Justin Nasseir just leaving the server, but we see Louise with a 121.3, his fastest lap. But yeah, that was a little crazy there for a second. Don't really see that in practice, actually. As we see 3 minutes left into the session, definitely some drivers going out for the final runs now. As we see the man who has been doing all the liveries for majority of the drivers, Lance is here. With the creative orange dog. Definitely a huge shout out to him, and a big thank you for helping
Martin TTH is 6th.
with this championship in general, making it possible. So yeah, like I said, definitely some action that's going to be taking place in this race. Some unexpected things could be happening. Who knows? Who knows? As we see both Martin and Curtis going through. I was a little confused
Nasseir
there,
is
but no,
P12.
that's just Justin joining back the server and that fastest lap popping up there just to show, hey, I'm the fastest one here. Come at me. 2 minutes left into the session as we see the little notification on the top left. Think that is both Sean Lee and Lance is here, just giving him some space. Ooh, a little unexpected there. I will be having to leave you guys very shortly.
Gregory is 10.
As soon as the timer is up, I will be having to leave you guys with the bots who will be commentating for us. We are definitely going to be getting a actual commentator. I will be trying my hand in commentary very, very soon. But yeah, a minute 30 left to go into the session. Once again, make your final predictions on who is taking this race. Again, I do not know.
Marlon
I would
Young
have
is
originally
4th.
said Justin Nasseir would have taken it.
Lance Nasseir in Jackie X Chicane is 12th.
Danny
Nasseir
I think
in
the server
Boulder Bergvogt is
just a
7th.
little... Okay, well, the server, I think, glitched a little bit over there. Not too sure what happened. As we saw Marlon Young taking flight off the ground. That was a little interesting. Definitely going to check out the server. What's up? I see some more people in chat. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, not too sure about that. I might just reset the server really quickly just before the start of qualifying.
Best lap is a
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
121.422.
So 30 seconds left to go into the session now. We're going to be doing a quick server restart just to make sure that does not happen again. And yeah, really hope you guys enjoy this race. I might be putting it on. Be right back really quickly as we have 20 seconds left to go. My name is Rahul Nasseir from Caribbean Motor Racing Sim Club. I do hope you guys enjoy this race. A lot of action will take place. I can guarantee you that. Good racing as well, as we see Lance Nasseir also going off the track. Justin Nasseir now going for one more hot lap here. Actually, I don't think he's going to make it. He's on his out lap now. That's the time up for practice. We'll be going into qualifying very shortly, 15 minutes, and then a 45-minute race. That's the main event. I'll see you all
Nasseir in
at the end of the
Boulder
race.
Bergvogt is P8.
Have a good one.
Best lap is a 122.771. Oswine Wilson in Kanelbocht is P3. The qualification session is at RT Zolder in Houston, Zolder Belgium. The wind speed is 4 km/h from the north-northeast. Sean Lee from United States in Ear St. Links is P1. Claus Klint from Denmark is P7. Marlon Young from Guyana Interlamenbocht is P2. Martin Webster from Guyana is P3. Sean Lee is first. Martin Webster is P3 up 0.65. Sean Lee is P1 up 14.45. Sean Lee is P1 up 14.65. Sean Lee improved is P1 with a 122.266. Marlon Young is provisional pole with a 121.762. Justin Nasseir is fourth. Justin Nasseir improved is fourth with a 122.446. 0.684 off pole. Lance Nasseir from Canada in Jackie X chicane is seventh. Luis Vadillo is provisional pole with a 121.607. Sean Lee in Butte is P5 up 0.23. Sean Lee is up 0.41 in Joaquin Rindbocht. Sean Lee improved is P4 with a 122.084. 1.078 off pole. Justin Nasseir is provisional pole with a 120.527. Lance Nasseir is P10. Lance Nasseir is up 3.38 in Joaquin Rindbocht. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Klaus Klint is 10th. Marlon Young from Guyana Interlamenbocht is 4th up 0.53. Marlon Young improved is 3rd with a 121.174. 0.647 off pole. Luis Vadillo from Mexico is 5th up 0.27. Klaus Klint Interlamenbocht is P11 up 0.22. Luis Vadillo is 5th up 0.38. Luis Vadillo is up 0.46 in Joaquin Rindbocht. Danny Nasseir from Canada is 8th. Danny Nasseir improved is 8th with a 123.086. 2.559 off pole. Luis Vadillo is 5th. Luis Vadillo improved is P2 with a 120.906. 0.379 off pole. Marlon Young in Jackie X chicane is P5. Martin Webster is P4. Martin Webster improved is P2 with a 120.854. 0.327 off pole. Klaus Klint in Thierry Boutsen chicane is P11 up 4.05. Klaus Klint is up 5.13 in Boulderbergbocht. Klaus Klint improved is 9th with a 123.591. 3.064 off pole. Tommi Gore from Jamaica is P16 up 0.35. Tommi Gore is up 0.55 in Boulderbergbocht. Danny Nasseir is P9. Danny Nasseir improved is 9th with a 122.704. 2.177 off pole. Tommi Gore in Lucien Bianchi Bocht is P6 up 0.37. Justin Nasseir from Canada is first. Justin Nasseir is provisional pole with a 120.213. Tommi Gore in Sacrament Schelling is P6 up 0.33. Five minutes remaining in the session. Tommi Gore is up 0.31 in Boulderberg. Tommi Gore improved his P6 with a 121.280. 1.067 off pole. Ivko Gibbs Interlamenbocht is P13 up 0.73. Rahul Nasseir from Canada in Joaquin Rentbocht is 10th up 0.85. Best lap is a 123.463. 3.250 off pole. Rahul Nasseir improved his P10 with a 122.719. 2.506 off pole. Sean Lee in Joaquin Rentbocht is P7 up 0.76. Sean Lee improved his fifth with a 121.007. 0.794 off pole. Martin TTH from Czech Republic is 8th up 0.46. Rahul Nasseir is P10 up 1.69. Lance Nasseir from Canada in Joaquin Rentbocht is 15th up 1.19. Lance Nasseir improved his P15 with a 130.182. 9.969 off pole. Justin Nasseir is provisional pole with a 120.095. Martin TTH is 8th. Martin TTH is up 0.53 in Boulderberg. Martin TTH improved his P8 with a 121.819. 1.724 off pole. Justin Nasseir Interlamenbocht is P1 up 0.24. Claus Klint from Denmark in Thierry Boutsen chicane is 11th up 0.32. Claus Klint is up 0.34 in Boulderberg. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Claus Klint improved his P11 with a 123.315. 3.220 off pole. Tavar Clark from Jamaica is 15th up 1.04. Luis Vadillo in Jackie X chicane is 3rd. Luis Vadillo improved his P2 with a 120.599. 0.504 off pole. Tommi Gore in Joaquin Rindbocht is 7th up 0.03. Azad Hassan from Guyana is 13th up 0.32. The race session is at RT Zolder in Houston, Zolder, Belgium. The wind speed is 12 km/h from the north-northeast. Martin Webster is 4th. Announcer entering the pits is P27. Justin Nasseir is P1. 45 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Oswine Wilson from Guyana in Sterrenakvoogd is P2. Rahul Nasseir from Canada is PA. Rahul Nasseir lost 9th to Danny Nasseir. Lance Nasseir from Canada is 11th. The race session is at RT Zolder in Houston, Zolder, Belgium. The wind speed is 9 km/h from the northeast. Lance Nasseir is P16. Announcer entering the pits is 27th. Justin Nasseir is first. 45 minutes remaining in the session race start. Marlon Young from Guyana is third. Tommi Gore from Jamaica is P4. Tommi Gore lost P6 to Rahul Nasseir. Claus Klint from Denmark in Sacrament Kjelling is P7. Martin TTH from Czech Republic in Vallelunga is 12th. Martin TTH passed Lance Nasseir for P11. Tommi Gore in Joaquin is 6th. Martin Webster from Guyana in Joaquin is 14th. Martin Webster is now P13. Luis Vadillo from Mexico is P4, 0.2 behind Marlon Young. Tabar Clark exiting pits. Rahul Nasseir from Canada in Sacrament Kjelling is P6, 0.4 behind Tommi Gore. Martin Webster is P13, 0.3 behind Sean Lee. Luis Vadillo is 4th, 0.3 behind Marlon Young. Luis Vadillo is now P3. Marlon Young from Guyana is P3 battling Luis Vadillo. Joaquin Wilson from Guyana in Ear St. Links is 9th, 0.3 behind Martin TTH. Martin TTH was 13.1 faster last lap. Sean Lee from United States in Sterrenakeboekt is 13th, 0.3 behind Ivko Gibbs. Martin Webster in Butte is P11, 0.5 behind Danny Nasseir. Martin Webster is now 11th. Joaquin Wilson in Boulderbergboekt is 9th. Best lap is a 1:27.015. 6.499 off the fastest lap. Martin TTH is P8, 0.1 ahead of Joaquin Wilson. Joaquin Wilson in Sterrenakeboekt on lap 4 is 9th, 0.3 behind Martin TTH. Sean Lee is 11th, 0.2 behind Ivko Gibbs. 40 minutes remaining in the session. Sean Lee passed Ivko Gibbs for P10. Martin Webster in Lucien Bianchi Bocht is P13, 0.4 behind Danny Nasseir. Joaquin Wilson is P9, 0.3 behind Martin TTH. Martin TTH is P8. Martin TTH passed Azad Hassan for P7. Joaquin Wilson is 8th, 0.4 behind Martin TTH. Tommi Gore in Villeneuve chicane is 4th, 1.3 behind Marlon Young. Joaquin Wilson in Terlemenboekt is P8. Best lap is a 1:22.341. 1.884 off the fastest lap. Tavar Clark from Jamaica in Sacrament Chelling is P14, 0.5 behind Danny Nasseir. Tavar Clark passed Danny Nasseir for P13. Joaquin Wilson is P8, 0.3 behind Martin TTH. Danny Nasseir from Canada on lap 5 is 14th, 0.5 behind Tavar Clark. Tommi Gore Interlemenbocht is P5, 0.1 behind Rahul Nasseir. Martin Webster in Sacrament Schelling on lap 6 is P12, 0.3 behind Ivko Gibbs. Martin Webster was 5.0 faster last lap. Marlon Young from Guyana in Ear Saint Links is P3, 4.5 ahead of Rahul Nasseir. Tommi Gore in Sterrenekbocht is P5, 0.5 behind Rahul Nasseir. Martin TTH in Lucien Bianchi Bocht is P7, 0.3 behind Klaus Klint. Oswine Wilson in Sacrament Schelling is 8th, 0.5 behind Martin TTH. Martin TTH Interlemenbocht is P8, 0.2 behind Oswine Wilson. Danny Nasseir in Thierry Boutsen chicane is 14th, 0.1 behind Tavar Clark. "35 minutes remaining in the session. Martin TTH in Ear Saint Links is 8th, 0.9 behind Klaus Klint. Curtis Gregory from United States is 15th, 0.2 behind Danny Nasseir. Curtis Gregory passed Danny Nasseir for 14th. Martin TTH in Villeneuve chicane is P8, 1.1 behind Klaus Klint. Danny Nasseir is P15, 0.7 behind Curtis Gregory. Martin TTH in Ear Saint Links is P8, 0.5 behind Klaus Klint. Danny Nasseir in Boulder Bergbocht is 15th, 0.5 behind Curtis Gregory. Curtis Gregory was 6.2 faster last lap. Martin TTH Interlemenbocht is 8th, 1.0 behind Klaus Klint. Sean Lee and Joaquin Rindt is P10, 0.7 behind Azad Hassan. Danny Nasseir Interlamenbocht is 15th, 1.1 behind Curtis Gregory. Sean Lee from United States in Lucien Bianchi Bocht is P10, 0.3 behind Azad Hassan. Martin TTH Interlamenbocht is P8, 0.5 behind Klaus Klint. Sean Lee is 10th, 0.4 behind Azad Hassan. Martin TTH is P8, 0.3 behind Klaus Klint. Martin TTH passed Klaus Klint for 7th. Sean Lee in Sterinakevogt is P10, 0.4 behind Azad Hassan. Klaus Klint is 10th, 0.3 behind Sean Lee. Sean Lee was 0.5 faster last lap. Joaquin Wilson is P6, 0.4 behind Rahul Nasseir. 30 minutes remaining in the session. Danny Nasseir in Lucien Bianchi Bocht is P15, 0.7 behind Curtis Gregory. Joaquin Wilson in Sterinakevogt is P6, 0.3 behind Rahul Nasseir. Rahul Nasseir in Thierry Boutsen chicane is P6 battling Joaquin Wilson. Joaquin Wilson was 0.7 faster last lap. Luis Vadillo is P3, 4.5 ahead of Marlon Young. Luis Vadillo is now P2. Rahul Nasseir on lap 12 is 6th, 0.3 behind Joaquin Wilson. Tommi Gore entering the pits is P4. Martin Webster Interlamenbocht is P10. Best lap is a 1:21.055. 1.024 off the fastest lap. Rahul Nasseir in Sterinakevogt is P5, 0.4 behind Joaquin Wilson. Tommi Gore exiting pits. Martin Webster in Ear St. Links on lap 13 is 10th, 1.2 behind Azad Hassan. Rahul Nasseir in Boulder Bergbocht is P5, 0.7 behind Oswine Wilson. Curtis Gregory entering the pits is 15th. Tommi Gore entering the pits is 13th. Martin Webster in Terlemenbocht is 9th, 0.3 behind Azad Hassan. Rahul Nasseir on lap 14 is 5th, 0.5 behind Oswine Wilson. Martin Webster is 9th, 0.5 behind Azad Hassan. Rahul Nasseir in Boulder Bergbocht is P5, 0.6 behind Oswine Wilson. Martin Webster in Villeneuve Chicane is P9, 0.4 behind Azad Hassan. Rahul Nasseir is 5th, 0.8 behind Oswine Wilson. "25 minutes remaining in the session. Lance Nasseir entering the pits is P15. Martin Webster in Ear St. Links is 9th. Azad Hassan from Guyana is 8th, 0.3 behind Claus Klint. Martin Webster from Guyana is 9th, 0.3 behind Azad Hassan. Lance Nasseir exiting pits. Azad Hassan in Terlemenbocht is P8, 0.2 ahead of Martin Webster. Azad Hassan is now P7. Martin Webster is 8th, 0.3 behind Azad Hassan. Claus Klint on lap 15 is 9th, 0.3 behind Azad Hassan. Claus Klint entering the pits is P9. Martin Webster is 7th, 3.2 ahead of Sean Lee. Claus Klint is P10. Claus Klint exiting pits. Rahul Nasseir in Jackie X Chicane is 5th, 0.5 behind Oswine Wilson. Rahul Nasseir passed Oswine Wilson for 4th. Martin Webster is P7, 0.6 ahead of Sean Lee. Martin Webster lost P7 to Sean Lee. Oswine Wilson exiting pits. Tavar Clark in Boulder Bergbocht is 10. Best lap is a 124.104. 4.073 off the fastest lap. Martin Webster is P9. Martin Webster exiting pits. Martin Webster lost P9 to Tavar Clark. Klaus Klint in Sterrenekbocht is P11, 3.7 behind Martin Webster. Danny Nasseir entering the pits is 12. Ivko Gibbs exiting pits. Rahul Nasseir is P5 battling Oswine Wilson. Rahul Nasseir passed Martin TTH for P4. Danny Nasseir exiting pits. Justin Nasseir entering the pits is first. Ivko Gibbs entering the pits is 13th. Klaus Klint in Boulder Bergbocht on lap 17 is 11th, 2.7 behind Martin Webster. Justin Nasseir exiting pits. Marlon Young in Ear St. Links on lap 19 is second, 0.5 behind Justin Nasseir. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Marlon Young passed Justin Nasseir for first. Justin Nasseir from Canada in Lucien Bianchi Bocht is second, 0.5 behind Marlon Young. Luis Vadillo exiting pits. Sean Lee is 8th battling Klaus Klint. Martin TTH exiting pits. Luis Vadillo in Sacrament Schelling is P4. Best lap is a 121.040. 1.009 off the fastest lap. Sean Lee is 8th. Sean Lee exiting pits. Justin Nasseir is P2, 0.2 behind Marlon Young. Martin Webster in Lucien Bianchi Bocht is P10, 0.2 behind Tavar Clark. Tavar Clark is P10. Marlon Young in Joaquin Rindt Bocht is P2, 1.0 behind Justin Nasseir. Marlon Young was 25.6 faster last lap. Tavar Clark in Ear St. Links is 9th. Azad Hassan exiting pits. Marlon Young in Thierry Boutsen chicane is second, 1.2 behind Justin Nasseir. Rahul Nasseir exiting pits. Claus Klint Interlamenbocht is 10th, 3.0 behind Tavar Clark. Claus Klint was 2.2 faster last lap. Marlon Young is second, 1.3 behind Justin Nasseir. Claus Klint on lap 21 is P10, 2.5 behind Tavar Clark. Marlon Young Interlamenbocht is second, 2.3 behind Justin Nasseir. "15 minutes remaining in the session. Justin Nasseir in Jackie X chicane is P2, 0.2 behind Marlon Young. Justin Nasseir passed Marlon Young for P1. Martin Webster in Kanelbocht on lap 22 is 8th, 4.6 behind Sean Lee. Marlon Young exiting pits. Tavar Clark exiting pits. Lance Nasseir entering the pits is 13th. Martin Webster is now 7th. Lance Nasseir from Canada is P13. Lance Nasseir exiting pits. Luis Vadillo in Jackie X chicane is second, 4.9 behind Justin Nasseir. Tavar Clark is 10th. Luis Vadillo in Butte is second, 4.4 behind Justin Nasseir. Martin Webster is 7th. Tavar Clark in Boulderberg is 10th. Best lap is a 1:23.865. 3.834 off the fastest lap. Martin Webster from Guyana in Butte is 7th, 4.7 behind Sean Lee. Luis Badillo from Mexico is 2nd, 0.2 behind Justin Nasseir. Martin Webster in Jackie X Chicane is 7th, 0.3 behind Sean Lee. Claus Klint on lap 25 is P8. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Martin Webster in Butte is P7, 3.5 behind Sean Lee. Martin Webster was 1.2 faster last lap. Lance Nasseir is P13. Martin Webster is P7, 4.7 behind Sean Lee. Martin Webster was 1.1 faster last lap. Tavar Clark is P10. Claus Klint is P8. Martin Webster in Jackie X Chicane is P7, 3.5 behind Sean Lee. Azad Hassan in Jackie X Chicane is P9, 4.9 behind Claus Klint. Martin Webster in Villeneuve Chicane is 7th, 2.6 behind Sean Lee. Rahul Nasseir is 4th. Best lap is a 1:21.362. 1.331 off the fastest lap. Azad Hassan from Guyana is 9th, 1.6 behind Claus Klint. Martin Webster is P7, 2.2 behind Sean Lee. Azad Hassan is P9, 0.5 behind Claus Klint. Martin Webster in Jackie X chicane is P7, 0.7 behind Sean Lee. Five minutes remaining in the session. Azad Hassan from Guyana in Boulderberg booked is P9, 0.5 behind Claus Klint. Martin Webster from Guyana in Thierry Boutsen chicane is 7th, 0.5 behind Sean Lee. Martin Webster was 2.1 faster last lap. Azad Hassan in Sterinac booked is P9, 0.3 behind Claus Klint. Martin Webster is 7th, 0.4 behind Sean Lee. Azad Hassan in Butte is 9th. Best lap is a 1:22.007. 1.976 off the fastest lap. Martin Webster in Sterinac booked is P7, 0.3 behind Sean Lee. Martin Webster was 0.7 faster last lap. Martin Webster passed Sean Lee for 6th. Sean Lee is 7th, 0.4 behind Martin Webster. Azad Hassan in Ear St. Links is 9th, 0.1 behind Claus Klint. Marlon Young in Sacrament Schelling is 3rd, 0.2 ahead of Rahul Nasseir. Rahul Nasseir was 1.1 faster last lap. Sean Lee in Jackie X chicane is P7, 0.5 behind Martin Webster. Martin Webster was 0.7 faster last lap. Azad Hassan in Terlemenbocht is 9th, 0.2 behind Claus Klint. Sean Lee in Thierry Boutsen chicane is 7th, 1.0 behind Martin Webster. Martin Webster was 0.6 faster last lap. Azad Hassan from Guyana is P9, 0.4 behind Claus Klint. Sean Lee from United States in Jackie X chicane is P7, 1.6 behind Martin Webster. Azad Hassan in Villeneuve chicane is P9 battling Claus Klint. Rahul Nasseir is P4, 0.5 behind Marlon Young. Claus Klint from Denmark in Ear St. Links is 9th, 0.4 behind Azad Hassan. Azad Hassan was 0.9 faster last lap. The leader has just finished the race. Justin Nasseir finished first. Danny Nasseir finished P11. Luis Badillo finished P2. Marlon Young finished P3. Rahul Nasseir finished 4th. Azad Hassan finished P8. Claus Klint finished P9.
Whoa, what's that? That was a little fight.
Yeah, it was nice.
Lance Nasseir finished 12th.
Fuck, the last 60 minutes, my tire was gone.
At least it was clean driving.
Tamar Clark finished 10th.
Yeah. But you make me sweating like hell.
Martin TTH finished P5. Martin Webster finished 6th.
I'm
Sean Lee
disappointed how I
finished
drove.
7th.
Can you hear me, Martin?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, good, good.
You are so lucky I drove it so hard at the end.
All right, so
Congratulations, gentlemen. Top 3, Justin Nasseir, Luis Vadillo,
7th place.
Marlon Young. Great drive, guys. Good battle. I can see all through the race, there's so many little pockets of battles in the end there. Looking, coming over the line, albeit a lap down, I can see Claus and Azad in a big fight. But you know what, we'll come to everybody as we go along. But let's start with the top 3. Mr. Marlon Young, I hope you're mic'd up. For a guy who should have been tired with no sleep for 2 days, podium step is not bad at all. How was your day today?
It was a tough day. I'm tired right now. It's really pretty hard to concentrate and drive, but I'm grateful, I stuck with it, and I was disappointed in qualifying. I qualified 6th, I think, but I just try to motivate myself and do the best, and third is good enough. Bring home the points.
I hear you. Great drive, because I know your teammate was telling me, other demands, you've been lacking sleep for a little while, so, I guess you I don't know if you're driving with one eye or bow tie or you're driving with a white cane. I'm not too sure, but yeah, you'll take third any day. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was pretty tough, but I'm glad I get through. Thanks, man.
All right. Luis, I know you're not mic'd up, but I guess you'll write something in the chat there to let us know how satisfying that second step on the podium is for you. Great drive today. I didn't see you putting in a lot of laps this week, so to just come in and lay down that kind of pace, that was excellent. Congratulations on your second space. And top guy today, kind of like a habit now. Justin, I guess you were just going and going and going. You had a 10-second gap there. I don't know, maybe you were just managing it and posting because when you passed me, you didn't seem to be going that fast. So I figured you were just, were you watching TV again by any chance?
No, at the end of the race, I had a car that was stopped in the middle of the road in a blind corner. I have started 20 degrees to the left. My windshield was cracked. My front end was red. My rear end was yellow. I shouldn't have been able to drive that car. That should have been on a flatbed with about 15 minutes left.
Yeah, but good drive nevertheless. How was your race other than that? I guess from pole to finish, pretty straightforward day at the office?
Yeah, up until about 15 minutes, it was just kind of the normal thing. I was just going along, and then, my God, it got flipped upside down. I was really, really lucky the car wasn't too broke.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got different adjectives. Lucky is not one that I would describe. You have more college skill, but congratulations again for another win. I guess you must be extending your lead in the championship there now. So with 5 rounds here, another round to go before the break. Congratulations. Keep up the good work. All right, so who we got in the 4th position? Let's just run through the field and see who we've got there. Rahul, you finished 4th. I think started in the 8th position. How was your race today?
It was all right. The start was a little bit scrappy. Coming into the chicane after the back straight, I got shunted from behind. And then after that, I was just losing a lot of aero in the rear. I was really just contemplating, should I pit early, fix this, come back out, or should I just stick it out? And stick it out I did. I definitely had a really fun battle with Marlon early on, but definitely after I locked up, me and Oswin went toe-to-toe for quite a while. Was lucky to jump him in the pits. I have no idea what happened to him. I guess he disconnected when I was about 10 seconds ahead of him. But yeah, other than that, I was head down looking to try to close the gap to Marlon. I closed it to 3 seconds by the checkered flag. But yeah, I'm really happy with this performance, especially after a disaster last weekend.
Yeah, I think Oswin has had an incident because I came up to him just after the chicane. I think he had an incident and maybe that took him off.
Guys, I gotta make a turn. It was a good race to me.
Sean, before you leave, just leave us a few thoughts.
Well, after a horrible beginning, I think I drove poorly in the starting, but I think I redeemed myself. I ended up in 13th or 14th place. Fought back. I got, I think, 6 or 7. So I'll take all the points.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you in a week.
Yes. All right.
Yes. All right. Take care.
Thanks, guys.
Raul, did the server shift? I lost.
I can send the top 10.
Yeah.
Martin thought is next.
Yeah.
Martin, yes, the other Martin. I'm looking at the finish. Is this your best finish so far?
Oh, I think he just left the Discord.
Just left the Discord, eh? All right.
Go.
All right. Well, everybody got their commitments. So, all right. So let's look at
the other Martin.
The other Martin driving handicap. I saw the photos on the Discord there with your left hand all strapped up there. So, still making a good go of it. Still bringing in big points for XPlay 6th position. How was your day today, sir?
Yeah, my day was full of mistakes and pain and stuff like that. But I still enjoyed. I had a good battle with Sára-san. It's good to be able to drive behind a real race car driver and learn some stuff. And a good battle with Sean Lee, but I kept throwing it away because every time I try to turn right, the left hand is starting to pain more and more. But I battled through. It wasn't fun to drive like that, but it was still fun to race the car. The car is just enjoyable. I'm enjoying it.
You did eventually pass Sean, though, I think.
Yeah, I passed Sean. Eventually, he made a mistake in the fast right-handers, and I was able to pass him. But I was catching him. But it would have been difficult to pass if he didn't make that mistake.
Yeah,
But
well, you know what? Sorry, go ahead.
I made mistakes myself because I was trying to catch the other Martin, but I started to throw it away, so I decided to pit early just to get away from a lot of the stuff. I saw that accident with Justin, and I was right there and threw it off the road myself.
I know.
Justin was upside down.
You know, and still finished 10 seconds. Eh? You
Yeah,
know,
well,
talking
he
about
does.
not being able to pass Sean there is just, I guess, a testament of the skill level, the even battle, the cars being, you know, pretty well matched. You know, it actually bodes well, you know, that, you know, a handful of people is not just running away. At least you guys are able to compete with each other and battle with each other and, you know, push each other into mistakes and stuff. So I think that's a good day for everyone here at CMRSC.
Yeah,
Who we've got up next? Yeah, go ahead, Martin. Sorry.
Yeah, I said indeed. We got Sean, but Sean just left, so it's Assad. I don't know if Assad is still there. Then Klaus.
Yeah, Asada, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I gotta ask, and my memory is getting a little hazy here. I don't think you put in a single lap. You must have been busy all week and just come back to score points. You know, just show up and score points. That's amazing, man. How was your day today?
Yeah, I actually did not last night, previous before Friday night. I put on 20 laps, and then I messaged my teammate Austrian and asked him to send me a setup today because I was driving on a stock setup, and that actually was a stable setup, and that helped me through. I got a good start. A lot of those guys went off after the first corner, so I just tried to keep it as clean as possible, and came down with some points. A good
Experience.
Yes, actually. Yes. A good battle with Claus, and he actually ran wide in the last corner, and I managed to squeeze through.
So basically, you were running ninth of time for most of the latter part of the race.
Yeah, pretty much between 1911 back and forth.
Back and forth. Well, you know what? Good job, you know, for just showing up last night and being able to put the car in the points. Yeah, great job. All right, where we got Klaus. The Viking, where are you, sir? Are you there?
I had a good race. Had a good start. Actually, went from 11 up to 6, I think. And I was running her like 6 or 7 for a long time. And then I had one big mistake after turn 1. And then I went back down to something like 11, I think. And then I just have to fight me back up again and get up like 8. And I could see that. But then the last 10 minutes, my tires started to be so hard that I agree that Assad was just closing, and really make me sweating the last 6 rounds. And the last round, he took me. So that's the race. That was fun.
Well, that's what you want, right? You want to be able to battle. You want to be able to have, you know, challenge somebody or have somebody challenge you and defend as well, right?
Yeah, and sometimes you also have a little bit of luck because twice the things, when you're just going up hills, just beside of the hills, there was 2 cars crashing 2 times, and I was so close to hit them because you don't have any chance to brake when you're passing up there.
Well, I guess luck was good for you today then.
Huh?
Luck was good on your side today.
My luck was on my side today. That's for sure.
Well, you know what? Your teammate is not here to score today, so you know you stepped up and you scored some points. So that's great for your team.
Yeah, that is.
Absolutely. And you guys are stretching out the lead with the Audi as well. I'm sorry, I didn't get you there.
No, I was saying I gotta run. Yeah, I gotta go back and take over the desk.
Yeah. All right. Take care, Martin. All right. So
good night,
round out the top 10. We've got for Clark. How was your race today?
I was really. Wait, you guys hear me, right?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Wait, it was really a bad start where I got hit from behind with I think it was Curtis, and then I had to do a drive-through penalty, so I was a bit stuck in that area where it's like about 90. Oh, sorry, I was like almost second to last, and after that I was just trying to give it my best. I was slowly catching my teammate. I'm not sure what happened with him, but then I realized he went into the pit and then he came out. So I had a little scrappy battle there with Danny also, where he hit me. I'm not sure what happened with him also, but I tried to keep the races clean. And then after a few laps, I realized I was in the top 10, so I was just trying to get the best amount of points for the team. But I had to fit, so that kind of put me down. But I'm still grateful for this V10 because coming to this weekend, I honestly didn't see where I would finish this race because I did a lot of laps, but I couldn't get this track to work with me and the car as well. And I must say thank you to my teammate for showing me some skills over the week, and also major thanks to Raul. He also reached out to me and gave me some, tips on how to get things done. So I have to be grateful for those opportunities. And this is often my first V10, so there's some form of tears in my eyes because trust me, it's been a really painful 4 minutes, and I'm really glad. So, I got to celebrate this one for the team and myself and my teammate. Bad luck to him, but I still represent him well, and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, well, congratulations on scoring the point there and hanging in there and making sure that you bring it home. You got to finish, right? And you did finish in the point, so that's great. Congratulations. Last guy on the top 10 that we didn't actually have a chance to speak to because of Mike is Luis. Luis is just in the Discord. Didn't expect to get the second place, he's saying, because he only had 1 hour practice before qualifying. So he's extremely happy for that, extremely grateful for that, especially after the problems he was having last week with lagging and internet issues. But yeah, extremely good race for him. Good battle with Marlon, he's saying. Entertaining, a little bit nervous moments, sweating, I guess. But somehow he managed to create that gap, keep it constant all the race, and just being careful. Went for a safe pit strategy, and it paid off. And second place. So congratulations. Yeah, really fun. I agree. So congratulations on hitting the podium there again and scoring some good points and moving up in the championship as well. So fifth round, we've got one more round to go for the first half of the championship. So congratulations, everybody. I don't have the server in front of me, so if the other guys who are in the second half of the race, the second half of the competitors, if you guys want to throw in a couple of comments there, I'd really appreciate it. Looking at the list there, I think Lance, I didn't hear from, who's online still, and Vico Gibbs as well. You guys, and Curtis as well. If you guys want to say a few words, I'd really appreciate it. Curtis, you want to go?
Yeah, sure. So this is definitely like the worst racing experience I've had in probably forever. I was really worried during practice. Probably saw me in the Discord. I was commenting on how my front right tire kept locking. I was like, okay, maybe it's not really that much of an issue. And that was probably the biggest mistake I ever made in terms of this. Because, well, you probably noticed. It's pretty obvious. Clark mentioned, I hit him. Well, I'm not really sure. That was probably just a reaction time thing, honestly. But sorry. And then I noticed that my tire kept degrading and degrading. I was like, okay, this is the last lap. I'll pit in, then hopefully it'll be better. And that was the lap that I hit I forget. I think yeah. So I was gonna brake at my braking marker, and I didn't notice it before you started braking, and I hit you. And then thankfully you were able to go past, but I wasn't able to get back on the track. I probably front aero damage, and along with tire damage from the front right. That just kept getting me spin out. Probably got some rear tire damage in there too, and thankfully I didn't hit anyone after that. But this just really wasn't a bright race for me. So hopefully next week goes better.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. Racing is like that, right? Sometimes you're on the up, sometimes you're on the down. So I mean, it comes with the territory, right? All right, Vico, you want to drop a few words on here? How was your day today?
Kind of sucked, really. But congratulations to my teammate Tavar to getting a 10th place and getting the point. Congrats to him, and congrats to the everybody else in the top 10. But man, I had an issue when I went into pit, and it didn't work for some reason. It didn't. Tires didn't change or anything. My tires were toast by then. But I thought I was running pretty good with this car earlier in the week. I tested earlier in the week, and I was running like 122s, and I tested this morning, and no, actually last night, I could barely get 126, 127. I struggled to get that, so I gained a little pace, in the last part of the quality there, but I don't know. It could be an issue with, I race in a different league, so I race different cars on Friday nights. And I think coming into Saturday, I'm kind of losing that because the cars are so different. So I don't know, not, making an excuse, but that just may be the issue. Because, I'm a fairly new driver, so, it going between two different totally type of vehicles and two totally different sims, that may be my issue. So I'm going to try to practice a little bit more than what I'm doing, but I don't think work allows that. But we'll see. So we'll try to come back strong next Saturday, and hopefully both my teammate and I will be in the top 10.
You know what? I totally appreciate what you're saying there. Sometimes just getting back in that rhythm and in that groove quickly is the key. You start out going, and then you drop off, you do something else, and then just to get back in that groove that you were a couple of days ago. Sometimes you hit it immediately, sometimes you just struggle to hit it, and you're thinking like, how can I be 4 seconds off the pace? Makes no sense. But just to get back in that rhythm, get back in that groove, sometimes it just throws you for a loop. I hear you.
Yeah, but it was fun race though up until I had to pit. But that was one heck of a start though, I tell you. That was crazy. But it's all good. Good racing though.
All right, and Lance, how was your race today?
In the beginning, I got punted for no reason. Everybody was spitting all over the place, and then somebody had no patience on their back of me, spun me around, but I kind of kept going. And I was going along fine until Osmond spun towards the end of the race in the chicane, spun and decided he was going to back up across the track. And I came through the chicane, and he was backing up right in front of me. There's no way I can go. I hit him. Sean Lee came through the chicane and clobbered me. I mean, I was destroyed at that point. And other than that, it was a fine race. I was going along, minding my own business. I might have been a lap, 2 laps down, whatever the case might be. But no, after I had to teleport, and after I got hit in the chicane, that was it. My race, basically, I just had to run it out. That was it.
I hear you. Sometimes it's one of those double-edged sword kind of thing. We want to have a nice field in the sense that we've got enough competitors to have battles from the top right down to the bottom. But because of that, sometimes we end up in a little bit of a traffic jam. So you get an incident. It's kind of like a chain reaction. It's like you're driving up in our weather here in Canada. You're on the 401 in the snow, and one guy loses it in front, and you're coming behind, and you're going like, oh crap, oh crap. But that's all you can say, because there's nothing you can do. You're just a passenger at that point in time. So I hear you. That's probably your race today.
Yeah, but what I've noticed is some of the newer guys that have joined up here, they got no patience. None. No.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll get there.
They're coming behind you. Dude, there's nowhere to go. So just bide your time, give yourself a second or two, and you can go by. You don't have to run into the back of me, right? I mean, I'm not an alien or anything else, but I mean, Jesus. Some of these guys got no respect.
Yeah, I guess a little bit of skill level. I mean, everybody's not at the same skill level, so we'll all get there.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna. I told you guys in the beginning, I'm not gonna drive off the track for somebody to pass, right? I'm gonna wait until I got an area where I can give you space and let you go by. I mean, even my son is trying to kill me right now. He said I tried to kill him. I don't know where I tried to kill him, but whatever. Anyways, but
Tell him he can't kill the breadwinner of the house. He gotta back down. But anyway, congratulations, guys. Another good day for racing sim club CMRSC. Another good event put on. Thank you for all the hard work in the background. I guess Lance will have to take off his driving hat and put on his graphics designing hat, because I think Rahul is gearing up for second half, because next week we complete the first half. So I know they're already in planning to put together all the marketing stuff for the second half of the season. So thank you guys all for coming out, for competing, and all the guys who are scoring points. Congratulations. When the guys haven't scored yet, including myself, we definitely got to up our game and start coming up and challenging. So great day. Thank you all for coming out. I'll throw it back to Rahul so he'll close off his stream.
Cool. I'm just gonna drag the commentary into a different chat. So yeah, you guys can say your final goodbyes.
Yeah. Catch you guys later.
Yep.
All right, thanks guys for coming out.
All right, man. Have a safe night, bro.
Well, what a race that was, and I promised you it. There was action, a lot of action, some controversy. I don't know if the stream picked up what Justin was talking about in his interview there, where his car got flipped. But if the car was on its roof at one point, then wow, I wonder how he finished that race. Definitely very exciting scenes here, and with one race to go before the 1 week break. We're not going to be taking a 1 week break on streaming, however, because in 2 weeks we'll be running the CMRSC Daytona 500, which will be a 100 lap race around the Daytona 500 in some NASCARs. We're going to be promoting it out, so if you guys want to get your first race in, this is a perfect time to join us. I know we had about some members who were joining us from the stream here. Thank you for coming out. Yeah, so we're going to be showing off the cup cars around Daytona. I know some drivers have been very interested in that. I'm gonna see if I could check out if I have the replay here of the race. I do have the replay, so let's take a quick look at it before we fully close off the stream, just to see what was going on there. Again, not too sure what had happened, but we'll just look at the ending of the race there, just to figure out what actually happened there. So I'm just gonna go back, put this on scene. There we are, just loading into the replay now, so we could check out what actually happened there. So yeah, just loading into the server again. Massive thank you for everyone who was stuck through the entire race. All right, so we're going to be looking quickly at the
race session.
Number one driver, Justin is here. We're going to be taking a look at the ending of the race here. So you can see he has damage. He does have damage here. Oh, a little bit of lag there. I'm not too sure. I don't know if it's because
Marlon
he does
Young
have.
Entering the pits is
Okay,
9.
he is lagging a lot in the replay. I don't think that was actually the case in the race. His ping is definitely fine.
Justin Nasseir is now 16th. Justin Nasseir is now 8th. Justin Nasseir
Again, not
is
really
now
noticing
P7.
anything yet. Just looks like a straightforward
Martin Webster
race.
from Guyana in
I do still
Sacrament
have
Shelling
the,
is 6th.
Cams on because we do use
behind
a
Sean
auto
Lee.
camera. I don't know if the announcer bot is on, so hopefully I'm not knowing that. So we're just gonna quickly disable those two. We are gonna check out the ending, though. So again, very curious to see what has happened to Justin Nasseir. Because he said the last 15 minutes he had an incident. So again, running his race perfectly normal. Looks like just sailing to an easy victory. And is it that? Looks like it's that. I don't know what had happened there, but yeah, I think this just has to do with lag, most likely. Let's take a look at from the outside of his car. Yeah, I think he just went through the wall. Wait, no. He does have damage. He does have damage. Okay, he definitely has damage. So this is earlier. Way earlier. Let's just try to go back to see when he doesn't have damage onto the car. So there we go. He does not have any damage here. This might be where it had happened. the only car I see. Chasing him. Gets let by. All good there. Again, looks... Oh, wow, okay. What is going on? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, the car did get airborne. I think, yeah, that was his teammate. Wow. Okay, that was unexpected at all. And he still won the race. Oh, more contact there by Claus. That was very interesting. Yeah, that was his teammate. Lance Nasseir. What happened there? That's very interesting. Just going back to him, yeah. We can get a different angle. Actually, no. I think this is where he retired. Actually. Okay, no idea what's going on with the replay here. Yeah, again, I have no clue what had happened. All right, we have him on board now. We're just gonna go into like this third person. I know the camera's not made for looking at cars in this like third person kind of view. It's the best we got though. So we could quickly just check this out. No idea if the crash had happened already. Just skipping through. No, definitely it happened a little earlier. Yeah, again, not too sure. There it is. Here we go. So we can see how his incident had occurred. Once again, yeah, this camera's not really made for the third person. So we see here. Looks to be fine. Oh, it is. Yeah, so we did hear that Oswin did have an incident towards the end. Well, and yeah, he did roll backwards. Okay, so let's try to see. Yeah, so backs up at the worst time possible. No. Collides there. And then this is where Justin comes in, flying at the very end here, where minding his own business once again, comes through the chicane. And then, just like that. I think he was just startled from there. Just trying to like, calm down. What just happened? More contact there. He's probably just absolutely confused. And he's somehow won the race. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, about like 20 minutes left to go in the race. And his car is absolutely destroyed here. Yeah, his car is just destroyed here. Yeah, but very, 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 very chaotic stuff. Even at the beginning of the race, I know that I actually had an incident myself. We can just check out the start of the race before we end off the stream here. There we go. So we're just gonna go fast forward just a little bit. Waiting for the race to begin. I think we're revving up now. There we go, lights out. Again, I think there was contact at the very start. Yeah, so we see Sean Lee getting all out of control there. One of the XPlay drivers going wide here. Yep, just going wide. Looks like he's going to take him out there. Yep. Gain some positions. Other than that, those are the only two guys who had crashed at turn 1 there. Smooth sailing from here. Everyone looks fine. Looks normal to me. We see Tommi putting the pressure on... Oh, actually, yeah, he does go wide there. But he was putting the pressure on Marlon. Pretty sure that was. And then here's where it was. Yep, so that's Claus. Yep, just hitting me and then taking out Martin. I had a lot of damage from back. I had a lot of rear end damage. So yeah, we kept moving on, but yeah. Crazy scenes happening at Zolder. You see another car going off there. Crazy stuff going on here, but oh yeah, that's just that little lag there that happened a little bit in the stream. Again, yep, that's interesting to say the least. But as we look forward to the final race before the break, once again, like I said, we will be running the Daytona 500. It'll be a 100 lap race. Run the Daytona 500 in NASCARs. And if you want to get on the action, this is definitely the best time to join us at CMRSC. Big thank you, everyone, so much for watching. If you were watching throughout the stream, shout out to you. Shout out to everyone in chat. I know we had some drivers joining up the Discord. If you are one of those drivers and you are in the chat, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to like the stream and subscribe because it supports us so much. And yeah, we'll wrap it up from there. Round 6 will be the French Grand Prix in, hopefully I don't botch this. It's Diljon-Prenois. Yeah, it's a track in France. Not very well known. It is known for its club racing. But yeah, it's a very roller coastery kind of track. So if you guys want to search that up and give it a go for yourself, I'm also going to be linking the cars and tracks as a championship kind of package in the description very soon. So you guys can run your own little championship and yeah, see what you can do from there. Other than that, I'll close the stream off here. My name is Nasseir from Kirby Motor Racing Sim Club. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week for round 6. Take care.